Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Ruli Nurul Anisha. In this video, I want to tell you about identification short story. The title is A Good Man is Hard to Find by Flannery O'Connor. Keep on watching. The characters: the grandmother, the misfit, Bailey's wife or the mother, John Wesley, June Star, Red Sambat's wife, Bobby Lee, Hiram or minor character. And then analyzing plot. Orientation. In A Good Man is Hard to Find, the grandmother or the misfit are both recipients of grace, despite their many flaws, sins, and weakness. In other words, God has the power to allow even bad people to go to heaven, which He does by granting them grace. The grandmother is an unlikely candidate for receiving grace. Racing action includes the family's road trips to Florida with the grandmother riding in the backseat in between her two grandchildren. Their stop at a barbecue stand, Bailey's decision to listen to his mother by turning down a dirt road, and their car accident which leaves them stranded on the side of the road.
Kan pakai PPT.
After that, climax. The grandmother's moment of grace is definitely the climax of the story. It seems as though the grandmother triumphs in the end, since she's miraculously redeemed. Falling action. Now, after the death of the family, we see Misfit and the two other criminals come back together after disposing of the bodies. Next, conflict. Conflict in this story, A Good Man is Hard to Find by Flannery O'Connor, is an external conflict between the grandmother and a society which she harshly judged. Another way to view conflict in terms of plot development. Next, setting. The story takes place on and around backcountry roads in the South. The family lives in Atlanta and is traveling through Georgia on their way to Florida. After lunch, the family takes a detour down a dirt road to find a plantation with a secret trap door the grandmother had described. Theme. The theme in A Good Man is Hard to Find are finding grace, prejudice, and the family. Finding grace, extraordinary circumstances allow a selfish characters like the grandmother to truly understand the meaning of grace. Plot summary. The story opens on a family about to take a road trip. The grandmother who wants to convince her family to travel not to Florida but to Ten shows a newspaper article to her son Bailey and Bailey's wife. The article is about a convict known as the Misfit who has escaped federal prison and is believed to be headed toward Florida. The grandmother says that she would never take her children near such a dangerous criminal, and that she couldn't answer to her conscience if she did. Bailey and his wife ignore the grandmother and Bailey's children, June Stark and John Weasley, mock her. Next morning, the grandmother is packed and ready to leave, sitting in the car before anyone else. Unlike the rest of the family, she is dressed up, wearing a fancy hat. They leave, headed south for Florida in the car. The children fight, and to keep them quiet, the grandmother tells them a story about a sweater she had when she was younger. The family stops at the tower, a polling station, and dance hall run by Red Sammy Bats. The grandmother makes conversation with Red Sammy about how society has gotten worse over the years. They say that it's impossible to trust anyone anymore. And Red Sammy notes that a good man is hard to find. After the family drives off from the tower, the grandmother tells the family of a plantation nearby that she had visited once when she was younger. Knowing that Bailey will not want to visit, the grandmother lies, saying there was a secret panel in the wall somewhere with silver behind it. After the kids throw a tantrum about wanting to see the house, Bailey agrees and drives down a desert dirt road looking for the house. Just as Bailey is ready to run around, the grandmother realizes that the house she is remembering is actually hundreds of miles away in another state. She is so distressed by this stroke that she accidentally lets her cat, which she had snuck into the car, out, and it jumps into Bailey. Bailey swerves and the car crashes. Its car rolls over and rests again, upgrain in a gulp of the side of the road. Another hearse-like car approaches. Three men get out, each of them carrying a gun. The man expands the family's car to see how easy it would to be fixed. As Bailey attempts to explain their situation, the grandmother interrupts, saying to one of the three men, "You're the misfit." The man admits that she is the misfit but says that it would have been better if she had not recognized him. The misfit instructs his two henchmen Hiram and Bobby Lee to take Bailey and John Weasley over to the woods. Two pistol shots are heard. The misfit has a lengthy conversation with the grandmother about his past, his time in prison, and his nihilistic outlook on the world. Meanwhile, the rest of the grandmother's family is taken to the forest and shot. The misfit continues speaking with the grandmothers, and she repeatedly insists that the must be a good person at heart and would never shoot an old lady. Suddenly, she says to him, "Why, you are one of my babies, you're one of my own children," and then reach out and touch him on the shoulder. The misfit jumps back at her touch and shoots her in the chest 3 times. The henchman returns from the woods, and she misfit picks up the grandmother's cat. Speaking of the mothers, the misfit says she would have been a good man if it had been somebody there to shoot her every minute of her life. Moral message. And the moral message of the story is demonstrate the human compassion and grace. Transformation of the two characters, hope which are embodied by the grandmother are misfit are used to get across the story message. I think that's all about the story. Thank you very much for your attention, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.